Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your March the 5th, 2026. Well, our weather story continues to be the unusually very May-like temperatures that are continuing to bake our area, not only today, but really for the next 6 days straight. We're looking at unusually warm weather, probably going to set several record highs here in the days ahead. Now, we do have chances of rain almost every day, and that's some good news. We just posted our most recent drought index, and that's definitely going to help the conditions here across North Georgia. But all good things come to an end, folks. We are going to see the first hints of some of that cooler weather coming in on the tail end of my 7-day forecast. Now, before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the channel here on YouTube and you live anywhere across North Georgia, let me introduce myself. I'm meteorologist Greg Majewski, and I'm on a mission to build a professional 24-hour weather channel, and I could sure use your help. Doesn't cost you anything. It's a real simple thing. Please subscribe, and by all means, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates, okay? All right, let's go and get into this update here for this afternoon as we're looking at some sunshine, some clouds here in the Braselton area. That's outside my back door here. Not looking too bad here in Braselton. Current temperature sitting at about 75 degrees right now. Looking at Lake Chateau, got a gorgeous day there as well. Sunshine and some clouds, so generally partly sunny skies once again here across the area, and very mild temperatures. Now, on top of that, we are picking up some very light showers, just a few there. You kind of see it up here across extreme North Georgia, a few little sprinkles here and there, not amounting to a lot, but tomorrow might be a better chance of seeing some scattered showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder out there possible just because of how warm it's going to be. We're talking about some areas are going to be reaching the 90s here for tomorrow. Now, as we look at our satellite picture, you can kind of see the mix of clouds and sunshine here all across North Georgia. Not looking too bad here for this afternoon and going in for tonight. And they're seeing temperatures warming up very nicely. Look at that. We're already at 79 degrees there up near the Dalton area. I saw 81 there just a second ago over into Rome. 72 up in Gainesville. Just a very, very nice afternoon here with temperatures running well above where they're supposed to be. Normal highs are right around 60. And we're running some 15 to 20 degrees plus above normal for this time of year. Now, with all that warmth now, we got to watch these cold fronts as they move into our area. And the one that first coming in this weekend, even though it's the weaker of the two that I've been tracking, may set up a marginal risk for severe weather. So a lot of North Georgia here is under the gun to possibly see maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm or two. Okay, here's Metro Atlanta down here. And again, you might see an isolated severe thunderstorm. And that form would mean 60-mile-per-hour winds, maybe some small hail, brief heavy rains, and lightning. It'll be isolated, nothing too big of a deal there. But as we continue through the month of March, we got to watch for this whenever we get these warm spikes in that cold air. We get the clashes of air masses, you get those thunderstorms that we have to be very conscious of. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast models here. We're going to look here at the 12Z North American run here as we're going to be watching against scattered storm threat here going into your Friday, just a few there. And then we'll watch that system coming at us. Here it comes right there. Here comes our showers and storms here on Saturday, and as it goes to Saturday and Saturday night into Sunday, some of those storms potentially severe. Okay, as this comes on through, it's going to be pretty mild, and then this will fall apart, and then we'll see another front coming at us as we go in toward Wednesday and Thursday. Now, this initial rain, at least 84 hours out, you see maybe some 1-inch totals here across North Georgia. See the heavier rains here across Tennessee and Arkansas and back toward Louisiana, but some of this is going to be working it across our area as well. Now, as we take the European model, we'll take it forward here, going in for the rest of the week ahead. We'll say goodbye to that, and we'll still have some scattered storms there going into Monday as well. And then Tuesday looks like it backs off just a little bit, not quite as much coverage there on Tuesday, so very isolated. Then we'll watch the next system there coming in on Wednesday. Here it comes, late in the day on Wednesday, seeing the showers and storms in here. Again, I think some of this might have a little more kick than the one we're looking this weekend, so I'm thinking maybe going to level 2, like a slight risk for severe weather on this next one. Again, nothing too widespread, but this comes through again going into Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. The temperatures are going to fall with the rain kind of lingering behind the front here a little bit, and then this should clear on out, and then it should set up for a pretty decent weekend. Then, on top of that, after we go through the weekend, we're still tracking this, and I want to go ahead and bring your attention to this because, folks, you've been talking about how warm it's been and everything else. You know we're going to pay the piper for this, and this has been there for the last few runs. We're seeing a pretty good shot of some cold air coming in here as we head from the 16th to the 17th of March, right around St. Patrick's Day. So, again, just to show you the winter's not done yet, that freezing line's way down here to the south, so we're talking about lows here going in toward Tuesday morning on the 17th, maybe getting down to the 20s and 30s again. So, again, that's a a long-range projection, but I want to put that in your back pocket. Just keep an eye on that, okay? All right, so let's go and look at our forecast maps. Let's take a look at this. Again, watch that little timestamp there on top. This is from our friends from the National Weather Service as we go into your Friday. First, we'll start there on Friday as we go ahead and get this thing started. There we go. Again, looking at some scattered afternoon showers and storms there on Friday, and that's going to continue into Saturday. You got that front coming at us here. Look like late in the day on Saturday is when the best rain chances will come up, and late in the day on Saturday, going into Saturday night and Sunday, and then we'll continue that into Sunday. Then as we go into Monday, it'll back off as that system kind of washes out, and then we'll watch the next system as you see that out in the middle of the country going into Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Wednesday, of course, we'll have to watch for the potential for some active severe weather with this as this moves on in as well, going into Wednesday and Thursday, and then next Thursday it should kind of be clearing on out, and then we'll see cooler temperatures. So the initial cold front will knock us down to probably normal levels, like we're talking, low 60s, low 40s minimum, if not a little cooler. And then the second front, that's when we'll get the real bite from old man winter. At least that's the current projections as it stands right now. So here's our forecast here for tomorrow on your Friday, looking at 79, 59 there in the Gainesville area with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And you're looking at daytime highs here, mostly daytime lows, overnight lows, looking like daytime highs. We'll get it right. As you can see, 50s and right around 60 degrees here down toward the metro Atlanta area. So very unusually warm, that's for sure. And then your daytime highs, again, well into the 80s. We could see some record highs again for Friday as well. We're running well above normal. I mean, we're getting 79 degrees in Blue Ridge. I mean, really, really warm all across the area here. And then regionally, all across the southeast, it's looking warm. You're looking at 82 in Columbia, 82 in Birmingham, 84 in Jackson, 83 in Nashville. So everybody very warm out there. And the rest of the 7-day forecast looking like this. Again, look at that, rain chance every day. Although Tuesday's just a slight chance. We got a little dry spot there. But rain chance just about every day. And as far as the day 7 forecast concerned, as far as temperature high low, don't really pay attention. Don't even worry about it really, because we got a front coming on through on that day, and depending on the timing, it'll kind of dictate what the high low is. What I did there was that temperature right there is like at midnight or just after, and then that 60 is what it's going to be like at that 7 o'clock in the morning. So it'll probably be falling temperatures throughout the day on Thursdays. The rain should end by later in the afternoon. So that's the current track. That's still 7 days out. We'll keep a watchful eye on it. So again, we're getting into severe weather season, folks. You got to pay attention to this as we get closer to it. Still working on our weather app. Hopefully should have it up, I'm hoping, by the middle of the month. Cross my fingers. It's got to go through some beta testing on that here real soon, and hopefully I'll get my weather wall here up and operational here real soon. I got my other camera and tripod in. I got to install that so I can get that wall up and operational for you guys. All right, that's it for now. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Please give us a subscribe if you can, and very importantly, very important, you got to hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. If you don't do that, you won't be alerted on our live forecast updates or when we do live severe weather. You may want to be alerted on that as well. So please make sure you hit that notification bell. All right, that's it for now. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Until then, you guys have a great and safe rest of your day. Bye-bye.